Fortnite's latest update has added a bunch of secrets around our island, including what's really happened to Avatar's unreleased boss, Appa. Fortnite has a new boss in our game, and it's terrifying. We already know Midas and his team have escaped the underworld and have officially left our island on the yacht. Everyone has gone except, Meow Sauce, and he's a little different. Players online have noticed that all of Midas's NPC bosses have disappeared, with Midas and the yachts, which was explained by Brutus just before they all disappeared. Well, I say everybody except Midas's sidekick, Meow Sauce, who is still left on the island. Meow Sauce is definitely in our game right now. Whether Epic Games has forgotten to remove him from the island because he's like a pretty big part of Midas's team, or whether he's going to be playing a big part in the storyline of this season. Well, which one is it? Oh, and how come he isn't glowing green with black fur? I thought he was supposed to look like a terrifying spirit. This is just normal Meow Sauce. Oh, well, you need to see this. In last year's Fortnite Mares, Meow Sauce received a brand new outfit called Phantom Meow Sauce, which turned him into an evil spirit of a monster. His description suggested he is a monster from a cursed shadow realm, but we had no idea why Epic Games added this, and of course what shadow realm he came from. Fast forward onto Chapter 5, and the shadow realm of the underworld has appeared. We already know that the underworld has plans to slowly take over our Fortnite island, so with Meow Sauce still being on our island, maybe he will be the underworld's first victim, explaining why he's on our island and why he has this mysterious outfit. Or maybe Meow Sauce will soon side with Hades, the king of the underworld, and become cursed, a bit like Midas did just before he escaped from our island. Well, maybe there is a way we can find out by slipping into the Hades skin and interacting with a lonely Meow Sauce. That was good, bruh. So much has happened since I last saw the crew. Is that secret dialogue? My past has come calling. I prefer the dinner bell. Secret Agent Meow Sauce back in action. I don't know if any of that's secret dialogue, but it certainly doesn't seem to have much to do with Hades. Is lonely Meow Sauce about to be consumed by the underworld? Well, only time will tell. Boss Peely has been hiding one of Fortnite's most exciting secrets yet, and you need to see this. NPC Peely has just been added into Fortnite and is a part of the new Greek god storyline quests in-game. But forgetting the quests for a minute, if we follow Boss Peely around at his location, he gives us our first teaser at the possible return of our Chapter 3 island. We can see Peely holding up a poster, which he seems to spin around. That's when players look on the other side of this poster, we can see our Chapter 3 Fortnite Island. Not any old Chapter 3 island, but an alternative version of the original Chapter 3 island. Why exactly is Peely holding up this poster of Chapter 3's map? Not only this, following Peely further, he begins to emote with a stopwatch, suggesting that time is ticking, or maybe counting down. And then following him further, holds up another sign saying, use my supporter creator code that is on screen right now. Hey, yo, that came out of nowhere. If you like the channel, if you like the video, support this channel by using the supporter creator code. Thanks a bunch, guys. He holds up another sign saying, anywhere but here. Could Epic Games be teasing that we are running out of time and we are heading somewhere else that is anywhere but here? And that place might just be our Chapter 3 island. This might actually be true. A return to our Chapter 3 island, just like we returned to our Fortnite OG world last year. Epic Games had already confirmed that we would be heading back in time again at some point this year to an old Fortnite chapter. So maybe this is the first teaser of us going back to Chapter 3? But why Peely? What is so special about Peely? And can we even trust him? You untrustworthy looking banana. Well, according to the storyline quests for the season, we've been informed that Peely is the linchpin to all reality. So somehow, this mushy slimy, foul-smelling, rotten, distasteful banana is telling us the future of our Fortnite Chapter 5 storyline. Crazy. Bro, it was a joke. Bro, it was a joke. I'm not saying that you're really disgusting and distasteful. Bro, I'm sorry, dog. With the arrival of Avatar's updates into Chapter 5, players were super excited about the arrival of Aang from the Avatar show and his trusty flying bison sidekick, Appa, who both were frozen inside the iceberg in our game. The iceberg arrived to our island, and on the release day of the Avatar collaboration, Aang was freed and given his own location. But players were left wondering, where is Appa? Oh, well, we might now have our answer. Oh, no! Players suspected that Epic Games was working on a retextured version of Colombo and would release it as Appa, a new Avatar boss in our game. As both Appa and Colombo shared similar features and sizes, it would have made the perfect replacement to Colombo for this Avatar collab. But the Avatar event has now been in our game for a couple of days, and still no Appa boss in our game. Hey, so what gives, Epic? Well, we might now have our answer. Coming out to the Chapter 5 snowy biome mountains, something has been discovered by players that might explain what might have happened to this upcoming boss Appa. Or should I say, what's left of him. The iceberg brought these two characters to our island, and we can still see that this iceberg is important to this Avatar collab. We can see in the trailer that the iceberg cracks and explodes, presumably releasing these two characters. We can also see the iceberg is featured in the lobby screen for Battle Royale right now. So wherever this iceberg is in our game should be roughly where we can find this secret Appa Easter egg. Ooh, I know it's around here somewhere. Yeah, we actually are in the snowy mountains right now because there is a secret Easter egg that might explain what actually happened to Appa in our game. We just kind of got to find it. Pretty far out where you can literally see the water and all in the snowy mountains somewhere. We should be able to see something we really don't want to see. Hey, bro, there's literally nothing out here, dog. I do not have an item to defend myself if I find somebody, but hopefully nobody else finds this secret. Otherwise, I'm in trouble. Yo, look, there it is! Oh no, Epic, why? The skull of some kind of giant Appa beast has been added in Fortnite. And it seems that Epic Games has not added him into game, but deleted him forever. No, sorry, that is actually no. The skull of Appa is not found here, but in fact, an Easter egg of Appa can be found right over there. But arriving to this island literally right next to the location where the iceberg once was, which of course now has completely disappeared, we can actually see a block of ice has made its way onto the island. Yeah, you can literally come to this island right now. It's literally the location where the iceberg was, and all that seems to be remaining here of this giant iceberg event is this little block of ice. Is it possible that the iceberg actually melted down into this little meme piece of ice? That would explain why Aang is on our island, but it doesn't explain why Appa is not here. I mean, he's not here, right? No, Appa is definitely not here. He's definitely not in this location. This is the only piece of ice that seems to have survived the giant iceberg. Well, that is if it does belong to the iceberg or whether it was here before. I don't really know. But it's a piece of ice and we're looking for an iceberg. So, hey, you guys can let me know.